When I stopped working about 3 months ago, the first month I didn't feel anything new. My body, my mind felt the same for the whole month. I had that, dreading day, feeling that I was watching the time. I didn't realize yet that I was free, that I didn't need to go to work anymore, But it took me about a month to feel free in my mind and to start living, is what I mean. It took me a month to start living, to realize that I was free. It's very strange how when you're in a routine, any kind of routine, you're like a prisoner somehow of the things you're doing. Like working, you don't realize it. Even when you don't work anymore, you still in that mode of the brain is still thinking that you are in that motion of working, if you understand what I mean. Yeah, it's very strange. It took me a month to relax. And in the second month, I really knew that I didn't need to work anymore, but it's when I started to wake up, and I can wake up anytime I want. And I was going, wake up, I go to the gym. And also one thing is, I used to work at night. So I wake up, when I go home in the morning around 8 a.m., I went to sleep right away, and I wake up around 1:30, sometimes 2 p.m. And then when I wake up, I had to go to the gym, so I was rushed because at night, 8:30, I had to leave. So I have a few hours in the afternoon to enjoy my free time. So it was rushing, like doing all the things I need to do to enjoy that few hours for myself, But after the first month of not working, the second month, I feel more free about that. Like I realized that, okay, wow, I know it seems crazy, but I was like, wow, I don't need to do this anymore, I don't need to rush the time. Now I wake up around 8:30, 9, and if I go to bed too late, sometimes it's 10, but I always wake up around 9:30. And I have all the day to enjoy, And especially now that the weather is getting, it's soon summer. It's my favorite time of the year. Spring, summer, I enjoy it. So I like to get out and enjoy the day when it's like this. The sun for me is an energy that really motivates me to do things, to get out, and I love that. But okay, what I was talking about. It took me about 2 months. 1 month, I didn't feel anything. The second month, I started to feel freedom. And it's a very strange feeling to be able to do what you want, to get up when you want. You're not obligated to do anything. You have the whole time for yourself. And, it's amazing. I think so many people don't have that anymore. And I wish everybody had that. If everybody had that's power, I guess. It's a power to be free life will be so much better for everybody. People will be less stressed and they will be less angry. Everybody will be more friendly, you know. When you walk on the street in the city, everybody's in their thoughts, you know, nobody cares about anything. They just care about themselves. That's because they have so many problems in their life. They don't have time to worry or think about other people, you know, to say hi, you know, how are you today, you know, like simple things. It's very important, and this is part of freedom, you know. When you have freedom, when you don't have like, I don't want to say work, because, you know, some people need to work, but if they have less stress maybe because of their work, we're working because we don't have choice. I understand that you have to have money to live. That's understandable, you know, I understand this. But yeah, that's why I decided to quit my job. I was tired of it. I think I wasted so many years to work and for nothing, because I didn't save any money also, you know. And so I decided to go on YouTube. I decided to do this channel because I see so many other people doing it, and it's motivating to be able to be free like this. And I say thank you to all these YouTubers that doing this and help others and give ideas and things like that. And I hope I can me too do that to you, give you that also. But yeah, we don't need to be stuck in life. Look at this. I'm in the park. Later I will go to the beach. And now I just wanted to come here because it's fresh, you know, it's fresh air, it's many trees. I will show you around. Yeah, it's the olive park. So that's all olive trees. Yeah, I wanted to come here and make a little video today, thinking about how it feels like to be free of not going to work. I wish everybody could do this. Everybody would be so free in their mind, no stress. Yeah, no, not everybody can, because many people have big responsibility in life. But if it's one of you, you should try to relax more, you know. Try to enjoy the moment more. Not think about work like I was doing before. Waking up and already dreading the day of working and dreading already the next day and the next day, because it's always the same day, repeating over and over and waiting for your 2 days off a week, because the 2 days off goes so fast, you know. It's my day off today, but it's finished already because it went so fast, and the week starts again, and the time goes by so fast. Yeah, when we work, we wait, you know, like I say, for the day off that's coming this week. We're waiting for the holidays coming in a few months. Hope it comes quick. Hope I'm in vacation soon. But when you're in vacation, it goes so fast that you go back to your life again. I know people say, yeah, but it's life, What are you trying to say? It's life. Everybody do that. I understand that. It's life. But I say it's not the life we're supposed to be living. Try to enjoy the moment. Sit down on the terrace, having a coffee or having a drink, and enjoy, look around and breathe. Don't think about anything else. Is what I mean. Enjoying the moment. So many people forgot to do that. I know because I did forget for a long time. The only time I did that, enjoy, is when I went to vacation. Of course, I took 1 month vacation. But I remember even in vacation, when it gets to 3 weeks down the road, I remember feeling, oh shit, I only have 1 week left. And then I have to go back to my life, to work. See, I don't even enjoy all my vacation because at one point you're already thinking about that you have to go home. That's what I mean. It's try to enjoy is what I'm trying to say. Try to not focus too much about work. And if you can, just quit. I know I should not say that, but if you can do it, not work anymore. If you have some saving or something, like I did, I went back to my mom's house. Like that, I don't have a rent. If I didn't have that, I'd be working still, I admit, because I will not have choice. But I had a chance to do that. And I know that not everybody can do that. But if you have something, a goal in life, having your own business or having your own way to earn money, don't wait. Don't wait for that. Just find a way to start. Don't wait 10 years, don't wait 20 years. You have to do it as soon as you can because life goes so fast. And this is what I did. Last October, I decided to stop this life of working and going nowhere. And I decided, okay, in January, I will quit my job. And in December, what I did is I gave my notice. And that's it. And I left. And here I am. And for you, maybe it doesn't seem so great. But for me, it's credible, If I knew that I would did that. If I knew that, I would do that like 10 years ago, or maybe 15 years ago, That's what I'm trying to say. I know I'm rambling now, but freedom doesn't mean having everything. Freedom is, owning your own time. You need to have your own time. You need to own your own time and do whatever you want with your time and not be rushed and miss life around you when you're rushed. So, own your own time. Because life is very short. When you are 15, 20 years old, life looks so like you have so much time, but when you're around 40, then you start seeing, my God, it's going fast, you know. And it's true. Look at me, I'm 56 now. Luckily, for me, I don't see that like somebody else. 56, somebody will say, yeah, pretty much you're 60, quoi. You're pretty much 60. And then it's over. But no, it's not over for me. That's why, if I thought it was over, I would just keep working and wait my retirement. But my brain doesn't function like that. And I'm stubborn also. Very stubborn. It's okay, it's a good thing, I think. And I listen to good advice, but I never listen to negativity. If people tell me, for example, oh, what you stupid, what you doing, think blah, 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 you go one here comes the other side, and I'm not listening to those stuff. When it's a good question or somebody tell me something interesting, I'm like, oh yeah, okay, that makes sense. Maybe I should think about that. So I listen only to good advice and positivity. And for sure, everybody should do that. If you start listening to people with negativity, you will be stuck. So follow your instincts. Follow your way. Take your time for yourself. Well, thanks for watching, listening, and give me a like if you like the video. And yeah, take your time back. All right? See you in the next video. Take care.